Robert's been with the city over 13 years, an extremely hard worker. As you can see, he's very humble and shy. But I told him he didn't have to wear a suit today, but just come in. I didn't want to ruin the surprise for him.
Right.
But Robert, it's an honor to have you part of this team, this administration, the council, everything. You're an extremely hard worker, and you really, your love for the job, your passion, I can't describe it. I've known you for over a year, and it's amazing conversations. This man is a hard worker and well-deserving of this award. And I nominated him, just his loyalty to the city and everything. And he loves what he does, guys. He honestly does. And Robert, you want to share a few? I didn't prepare you for that, but I don't even want to share anything, Robert. Right here, the mic's right here.
It's been a pleasure, Mr. Milan. Yeah, sir. It's been good.
Okay, it's okay.
Well, one of the things that I want to say is that I'm very proud of this program that the city has been able to start, because I think that it's important to recognize every single individual that makes a difference here. And just as you, sir, obviously you're in the front lines, you're out there, you're in the actual manual labor, and we don't want for you or for any department to believe that it goes unnoticed, when in fact we know that the city remains strong and effective because of efforts of individuals like yourself. And we want to recognize every single individual throughout the course of time, right? But we're very proud to be able to shake somebody's hand and say, thank you, you've done a great effort, and for that, you're going to be our Employee of the Month. So that's what we're doing today. We're recognizing you, we're saying thank you for your service, and the city and everybody here is very proud of everything that you have done. So thank you so much, and if you don't mind taking a picture with us, we would be honored.
All right, Robert.
Dan, real quick, if we need a record vote on the
We're going to present you with a plaque.
big silver.
Ready? Big smile. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, do you have any other reports?
I believe that. I have Mr. Cantu. He wants to talk about our great projects in town.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners. I would like to announce a couple new permits that were issued for DHR. We issued 2 permits. One is a laboratory, which is 11,743 square feet of a project, and it's worth at $2,370,654. Also, we issued a permit for internal medicine, which is a 17,494 square foot building, and it's worth $2.6 million. And another note, in the west side of town, we issued a McDonald's permit, and that's going to be seating 32 people at a 3,686 square feet building, and it's worth at $1,442,660.
And do you know when they're going to start construction on that?
McDonald's are already moving dirt.
I'm sorry?
They're already moving dirt already.
Oh, great. Thank you. And do we have an expectation as to when
They haven't given us
projected?
a time frame yet, but I'll get that information for you guys.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You for your work. Thank you for keeping us informed. Anybody else?
Norma, Ms. Phillips.
Hello, Mayor and Commissioners. I just wanted to tell you that, first of all, I want to thank all departments in the community that reached out that helped us out during the Veterans Appreciation Lunch. We had several businesses help us and several departments that helped us, and we ended up with close to 60 veterans that participated, and so it was a very good event. Just also want to let you know, we finally broke the 2,000 visitors at the library. In October. We had over 2,000 people visiting. The next event we have is a holiday fun coloring contest, something we partner with the Starr County Town Crier. It'll be out the week of Thanksgiving. It usually goes for 2 weeks, and we'll also have it at the lighting of the tree. We have a booth. And then on December 11th, we'll have the Storybook Christmas where we announce the winners.
Wow.
So we invite everyone to participate, look out for the Holiday Fun Coloring Contest, and that's together with the Friends of the Rio Grande City Library as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. That should complete the.
That's going to complete the
departmental
report. At this time, I'm going to be proposing that somebody makes a motion so that we could move to executive session and address some of the issues that we have. I know that we're going out of order, but I think that we have some time constraints today.
Mayor, can I recommend that we do number 4 before we go into executive, because it does require a record vote, and I think some people need to leave before 1 o'clock.
Okay.
4A, 5B, and 5C are all related.
Okay, 4A, 5,
B and C.
B, and C. If we can have a motion to take those out of order.
Okay. Does anybody have a motion to take at this time item number 4 and 5, B and C?
Correct.
Motion to what?
To address item number 4, 5, B, and C.
I so move.
Does anybody second the motion?
I second.
Motion has been second. Discussion? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Moving forward to item number 4, ordinances. 4A, consideration and approval of ordinance number 2024-10, authorizing the issuance of City of Rio Grande City, Texas Combination Tax and Revenue Certificates of Obligation Series 2024, approving the terms of a resolution of the Texas Water Development Board, approving an application for financial assistance, a paying agent / registrar agreement, and an escrow agreement, and approving all other matters related to the issuance of the certificates of obligation.
I move motion to approve item number 4 as presented on the agenda.
Anybody second the motion?
I second.
Okay. Any discussion regarding this matter?
No, sir.
We do have Mr. Dan Martinez with Whiteside, bond counsel for this item. By the way, this does not require a second reading, and he'll explain that to us.
Mayor, members of the council, for the record, Dan Martinez, Winston PC, your bond counsel. This is a project's been going on for a while. We came back recently to do the notice that's been in the paper and also on your website as required by law. This is the actual authorization to issue the COs. After approval, if the board wishes to move forward, we'll submit all the paperwork to the Attorney General for review, and hopefully we'll have the funds for the city in about 30 days.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? All of those in favor say aye. 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 Motion carries. Moving to
We
5.
need a record vote. I'm sorry.
Gilberto Falcón,
Aye.
Ben de León,
Aye.
Ediel Barrera,
In favor? Aye.
Eudolio Barrera,
Aye.
and Rogelio Olivares absent.
Thank you.
Moving forward to item 5B, discussion and possible action to approve resolution 2024/32 by the City Commission of the City of Rio Grande City, Texas, authorizing execution of a grant agreement with the Texas Water Development Board.
Again, this is related to the project and the bonds. These are 11 million, of which 5 million is 100% grant. This is the agreement with the Texas Water Board.
Okay, thank you. Do we have a motion to approve this
Are you
item?
going to read the second one? We're going to approve B and C?
That's kind of a separate
Okay.
matter.
I move motion to approve resolution 5B as presented in the agenda.
I second.
Motion has been second. Discussion? Anybody? Questions? All of those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. I think that this also requires a record vote?
No, sir.
Okay. Motion carries. Then we also have 5C, discussion and possible action to approve resolution number 2024-33 to appoint a custodian of records. Do we have a motion to consider this?
I move motion to approve item number 5, resolution C as presented on the agenda.
Does anybody second the motion?
Second the motion.
Motion has been second. Do we have any candidates in mind?
We put Mr. Milan on the actual resolution itself.
Oh, okay.
While we wait for our city secretary to be selected.
Okay,
Correct.
Yeah. And this is to go ahead and sign all the documents related to the bond.
right,
And it's, we did recommend the city manager.
okay. Any further discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. And at this time, I recommend that we make a motion to move into executive session.
I move motion to move into executive session as presented on the agenda.
Does anybody second the motion?
I second the motion.
Motion has been second. All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. At this time, we're gonna stand on a short recess for the public, and we're gonna be moving to executive session.
12:22.
I'm sorry?
12:22 PM.
12. Thank you. We are back, and the time is 12:51. We're ready to proceed with our regular agenda, and we're going to be moving to item 6B, and it's going to be addressed by Commissioner Mayor Pro Tem Barrera. I'm going to excuse myself from this one.
Item 6, contracts and agreements. I'm going to jump to item 6B. Consider and take possible action to approve employment contract to Gilberto Milan, City Manager. Any motions?
I second the motion.
You have to make the motion. You have to make the motion.
Oh,
Move to approve.
I move to approve?
Yes.
Yeah, I move to approve item 6B.
Second.
As
Second.
discussed in executive session.
Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Do we need a
Motion
record?
carries.
Record, no? No. Okay.
Mayor, that's it.
You already announced the motion passed?
Yeah. Motion passes? Yeah, motion carries, yes. Okay, at this time, I have to excuse myself. I have to go back to court and to stay in good hands with the.
Just want for the record to reflect that even though Commissioner Barrera is taking off, we still have a quorum to continue with our regular meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to go back to item 5A, discussion and possible action to approve resolution 2024-31 designating office city holidays for the calendar year 2025.
Mayor, Commissioners, in your package, you see the list of holidays is basically the same as this year, with the exchange of we will get, next year we'll get Veterans Day instead of Election Day. Means there's no city elections that year.
Okay. Anything else change?
No, we have the same number.
We added the Monday after.
Easter Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good Friday and Easter Monday.
Okay. All right. Do we have a motion to approve 5A as presented?
I move to approve 5A.
Does anybody? Motion has been seconded. Further discussion from anyone?
No, sir.
All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have already addressed resolution 5B and C. Moving forward to 6A, discussion and possible action regarding the approval of expenditures and contract valued less than $50,000 but more than $5,000 that comply with or are exempt from section 252.0215 of the local government code.
I don't know if any departments, they have items over 5,000.
Yes, I have one. It's for the water treatment plant. It's actually for a new AC unit for the whole plant itself. It's a little bit over 4 years. They don't have a heater there. It doesn't work properly. And we recently had a major leak that damaged, it had mold. So we took care of all the mold, restoration. We had a company go out there and give us a certification that we're clear on that. And they also recommended that we might need a new AC. And it's the water plant's over 14 years old as well. So it's from Trinity AC, and I believe it's a little bit over 13,000 for the whole plant. Yeah.
Okay. This is, was this in your packet?
Yes, sir. It should be in the 5,000 over.
Okay. Let me see. What was the total expenditure?
It's for 13,750, sir.
And it's for an AC
For the water treatment plant, sir. For the whole facility.
Oh, I see it here, yeah.
Yes.
I see it.
And
For
I
the
put
whole
some.
facility.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. And the one that we have, what happened?
The heater doesn't work, sir. It's been about 4 years. They don't have a heater there. And also, it got affected with the mold and the leak and everything. Yes.
Okay.
And it's been repaired in the past as well, Mayor. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We still have some other expenditures here that have been listed in the package. If we go to, we have a request from Public Works for a sinkhole. I know that there's been a citizen that group of citizens that have been requesting that there's been some repairs because apparently it's severely damaged. And I think this was proposed by Director Barrera.
Yes, Mayor. Good afternoon, City Council Mayor. I got the 3 codes there in your package, and the lowest one was A and J. So,
Okay.
and you got a picture there of it. It's like a big sinkhole.
Any questions regarding this matter? Thank you.
Right, thank you.
We have the chief of police here.
The assistant chief is
The
here.
assistant chief, we have the Spain Euro voucher.
Yes. On the vouchers for the spay and neuter, we did reach out to 3 different veterinarian clinics in the valley because that's the only place that they do them. We were successful only with 1. They did give us a price, so it's going to work pretty much like the rabies clinic, where we only pay for what we use. So we're going to create 100 vouchers for our community. So we will pass out the vouchers. Citizens will have to go out to that clinic in the valley, in McAllen, and do it, take care of the spay and neuter themselves. They will send us the tab at the end. But if we give out 100 vouchers and only 80 citizens took their pets, we're only going to pay for 80. And doing the math, it averages about $123
And
per.
are we getting these funds from the 300,000 that we have allotted for
Correct. Out of the 300.
for this project?
Correct.
So we are waiting for when we finally open our new facility, our new public safety building to the public, which we are nearing transferring everything to the new building, so like that our community can show up to the new public safety building.
I see. Okay,
All right, thank you.
thank you.
Once again, as promised, this is one of those programs that we've been trying to start,
Right.
and here it is.
This is, if I remember correctly, this has been an ongoing issue with our control, right, animal control. And we've been trying to address it. We allocated some funds. We have made this public. And now, given that our facility is not ready to proceed, we're being proactive, and we're going to be issuing this voucher so that the issue can still be addressed even though we don't have the facility. But thank you so much. This is going to be for the community, obviously. Anybody that's going to want to submit their pets to spay or neuter, they're going to be able to come over, pick up a voucher, and then take that voucher to the clinic so that their pets can be medically addressed.
We will announce it, Mayor and Commission, on our Facebook and the city page when we're ready for our community to come forward. First come, first served. So we are not going to turn away anybody. So unless, of course, within our city limits, but it's until they run out.
Okay.
You do one voucher per household, or what if somebody
We're
says,
looking at-
I have 5 pets?
We're looking at about 2 vouchers. That's how we do with our rabies clinic.
All right.
We could spread out the wealth.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Mr. Flores, the chemtrade and the payment to Enterprise, those are regular payments?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything changes from
No,
last
sir.
month?
No, it's just for chemical store and for the enterprise for our lease on our vehicles, our fleet, our units.
Okay, that's, oh, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Just
Yes,
wanted to clarify that. We have also some payments that are going to be issued to NetSync for $35,595.36.
Yes, excuse me, sorry, those are some of the changes done at the public safety building for some of the access points to the cameras, and we'll also pretty soon come back for the one on the gates.
Is this an added payment? I thought we had already paid for this company.
They have 3 contracts. One was for the data, one was for the cameras, and the other one was for access.
Okay. And $35,000, where's that coming from?
Those are coming from, I believe, what was put aside from the ARPA funds.
I missed that.
The art money is moving to the general fund, so they're gonna be coming out of the general fund, but they were budgeted since the beginning of the project of, these are additions, but they were budgeted since the beginning.
Okay, and we already have those funds, or we're gonna be?
Yeah, we have those funds already.
There's another request for Belden and Hunt for $28,473.10.
Yeah. Those are costs associated with the wastewater treatment plant and also with the wastewater collection system. Although we have them presented for approval, but they will not be processed for payment until we start getting reimbursement from NatBank. We do have our engineer here, Mike Hernandez, on the progress of going out for bids for the sewer plant.
I know that we're supposed to go out for bids this December. What is the status of that? Because that's the representation that was made.
Good afternoon, Mayor, members of the council. For the record, my name is Mike Hernandez with Melvin and Hunt Engineers. And yes, Mayor, we've been working closely with the Water Development Board to get approval for authorization to go out for bid. We submitted plans and specifications back in August, and they've been reviewing them. They've come back with comments. We've addressed them immediately. So here, as of today, we received notice from the Water Development Board that we should be getting authorization to bid today? This week. So if that's the case, that we get authorization to bid and they approve our plans and specifications, we're looking at advertising this project November 20th, the 27th, having a pre-bid conference December 11th here at City Hall, bid opening scheduled for January 16th of 2025, and then once we do that, we'll bring it to the council, write a recommendation, show you the bid tabulations, get y'all's blessing, send it to the Water Development Board so we can get their blessing as well. I anticipate us having a pre-construction conference come February. Issue notice to proceed, and that contract time for the construction of those facilities will be for 690 calendar days. So you're looking at a big project, big construction items, long lead items. Specifically, the electrical switchgear are some items that we've seen on some other projects that take a while to come in, but that's the intent, Mayor, is to advertise in those days and start having a issue notice to proceed come February.
Okay, well, one of the, just to make it known that it is the intention of this commission to try to expedite those projects because they've been pending for a very long time. So
Yes, sir.
anybody that, I still don't know all the ins and outs of the bidding process, right? But whoever is gonna be bidding, I would like for them to know that we're gonna be putting a lot of pressure for completion. That we're gonna be on top of them, that this is not something that can be delayed. This is not a project that can be carried with a bunch of other projects, because I want for those persons committed to be 100% dedicated to the success of this project.
And Mayor, in our contract documents, there's also, we stipulate that there's liquidated damages.
Right.
If we give them a certain day for substantial completion, a certain time frame for final completion. If we go over those times and they don't have provided us with documentation for weather events, delays in equipment, then that goes into effect. So it's important that we document that throughout the whole process of construction. And then just to rest assured, every month we have a monthly construction meeting with the contractor to identify the project status, identify any concerns from the contractor, the engineer, the owner, and we address those during the construction meetings.
Thank you. And Ms. Beas, is it your request that we approve the $28,000 and that it be funding after we receive the money from the grant?
Yes, sir.
That's what we're doing today?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mayor. Council.
Yes, sir. Let me go to the other payment that was being requested. I think there's another one. Where is this? Payment to Gonzalez Enterprise LLC.
Yes.
Is this for the project behind the public safety building?
That is correct. I do have Mr. Rosbel Peña with Sames Engineering, the engineer on the project. This is kind of like the last leg on this subdivision, has to provide the drainage for both
Yes.
lots that belong to the
And
city.
this payment goes to the actual contractor, right? The one that's
Si.
doing the actual work?
Yes.
Okay. And obviously, we had already talked about this. Have we given him payment on this?
This is our first payment.
This is the first payment.
And I believe this is a payment that will get paid out of the general and get reimbursed by EDC, but
The transfer from EDC was approved at our last meeting, so those funds were transferred to the city to cover the cost of this project.
Okay. And that's been done?
Yes,
The
that was
actual-
done before the end of the last budget year.
Okay, all right.
go ahead, Mr. Rosbel.
Just a quick update.
Yes.
My name is Rosbel Peña with Sames. I'm the engineer of the project. They're almost finished with the project already. They're just pending a few items. I believe they should be at substantial completion by the end of this month, and hopefully we'll close it out this month. But,
Thank you so much.
so-
Thank you for the update.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Mhm.
And I think as far as payments, that's gonna complete the requests. Okay.
You need a motion to approve.
Yes, so we're going back to item 6A. Do we have a motion for approval of item 6A?
I move to approve 6A.
Okay, second?
My second.
Motion has been second. Any further discussion regarding this item? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Moving to item 7A, discussion and possible action on departmental vehicle bids received on September 20 of 2024.
Mayor and Commissioners, these were the bids that were tabled at the last meeting. We're bringing them back to have your action, whether to award 1, 2, or 3, or to reject all bids. It's at the,
Yeah, okay. We had already discussed this matter previously, and it is, my recommendation to the commission is that we reject these bids and continue working on trying to secure a better set of bids regarding, it's 3 vehicles that
Correct.
remains, right?
Yes.
Or that we possibly go and buy one at a time. But obviously, we need the commission approval, right? So I think that if y'all want to cancel this ones and then amend the request so that we can either get bids for 3 or for individual vehicles, however it is. But that's my recommendation at this point regarding those bids.
Reject.
And specifically, mainly because none of the local vendors got awarded. They're not going to qualify for these bids, to be honest with you.
So the recommendation is to,
well, we're going to start, it's best to reject everything.
okay.
Yeah, so I recommend that we reject this bid, and that we submit it in the next agenda item so that we can approve a new item requesting either individual bids or another set of bids. Do we have a motion to reject this matter?
A motion to reject, Mayor.
Second?
My second.
Motion has been second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. The bids have been rejected at this time. Moving to item 7B, discussion and possible action on approving policy DIR and DPS developed tech talk policy. And I think that we have received some information
TML.
Was it the federal government? Or
From TML.
From TML that apparently it's being recommended that none of the city employees or governmental employees install TikTok in their issued cell phones or tablets or any electronics. There's I like to believe that it is because due to some security issues or breach of information and things like that.
Okay.
But we're here today to adopt a policy that's going to reflect that city employees or personnel are not allowed to download TikTok in their city-issued electronic items.
Are they allowed to download
No.
on the city?
No, unless it's business related to
Okay.
the city.
And it's currently blocked on our net.
Yeah.
Right.
This Senate Bill 1893 was approved at the last legislature, and it became effective immediately, at which time, I know Ms. Sarah and Mr. Castillo notified Eddie, and he went ahead and blocked it on all the city electronic devices. And, but by November 20th of this month, based on this House bill, we need to adopt a policy. And if there is a grant that purchased equipment, that is also prohibited from downloading certain applications.
Okay, all right, thank you. Do we have a motion to approve item 7B?
Yes, Mayor, I have a motion to approve 7B.
Second, any discussion, questions? No? No? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We move to 7C. This is an item from the Police Department. Discussion, possible action on approving the lease with Motorola Solutions for body-worn cameras and dash cameras. I think that Assistant Chief and myself, we had discussed some of these issues, right, with the dash cameras and with the body-worn cameras. Is this addressing that, sir?
Yes, sir. We did get 3 different quotes from Motorola Solution, Safe Fleet, and Axon Enterprise. The Safe Fleet and Axon was a total of 20 body cams, 12 dash cam in-car video. Motorola came second place on the 20, but we currently use Motorola in all our in-cars, so we wanted to keep it integrated. But we did add another 5 body cams, like that each officer is assigned 1 body cam and they don't have to be shared. So it is a 5-year lease. The first year, which would not probably be till January, February, would be $15,000, and then year 2 to 5, it would be $41,250 a year. Year 3, they will replace all our equipment one time, and so we will have warranty on the cameras and on the 30-year brand new cameras for year 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah. Chief, and what about the data storage? Is that going to be in our service, or how's that?
Currently, we Eddie has to actually buy more data for us. With this system, we're going to use their iCloud.
Okay.
So,
and have we also received or looked into the cost benefit of purchasing our own equipment versus leasing? Or
upfront cost would be $180,000 if we would purchase it right now. And on year, in 3 years, after 2 years, the warranty is done. So we wouldn't have any warranty. With this, it gives us the flexibility to have warranty for the first 2 years, and on the 3rd year, whether our system is still up and running or not working, they'll replace them all for free.
Okay. Have you consulted with
Finance?
Yet?
Yes, we did. I did speak to our finance director. He did let me know that the city had moved money aside for leasing. So we did come to an agreement with the company to actually bring it down to a comfortable cost.
I think that this is a great initiative, something that we need, but I also would like to hear from our finance department.
Mayor, Commissioners. Yeah, I was talking to the Assistant Chief of Police, and we had budgeted this money. I don't know if you all recall, we created a fund that's a capital outlay fund. So we're going to use those funds to pay for the first year's payment. We set aside $75,000, so this is going to be, what, $15,000 the first year?
Oh, that is correct.
So that leaves us $60,000 available for any other purchases that we might encounter throughout the
I
year.
remember that item being set aside. How soon after we approve can we get the system?
The company told us if we place the order, let's say tomorrow, they'll try to get it to us by Christmas.
Okay, very well.
They're going to try to push it. Worst case scenario, probably January.
Okay. Does anybody have a motion to approve item 7C?
Also move.
Second?
I second the motion.
Motion has been second. Any other questions that you may have regarding the system?
Thank you.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Then we have discussion, possible action to authorize staff to advertise for qualification statements for an agent of record. Section 7D. This is for grant works and,
7D is for the agent of record.
oh, agent of record, okay,
So
yes.
we have been working on the RFP package that this morning provided us, and we did fix it up there. And this is a package that's is ready to go out for on the paper. I know that in the package, we're asking for the deadline to be in January.
Right.
You know, the holidays are coming, you know.
Is this
upon us.
time sensitive?
No, sir.
Because
No, because-
I know, as you can see, Commissioner Olivares is not here, Commissioner Barrera is not here, they didn't leave their packages, so I don't think we have all the,
Well,
This is just to begin.
This is authorizing us to start.
Oh, okay.
So we will be.
Oh, this is for the
advertising
insurance.
For the insurance.
Hold on, let me,
The next one is the one you're,
I got confused, yes.
Yeah, they were both RFQs.
Let me see.
It's for the insurance services.
For an agent of record.
Let me see. Oh, I see, yeah, I know which one this is, okay, all right.
We're proposing to do it in latter part of December to open them in mid-January so we can let the holidays go by.
That is
And
correct.
then this person will be evaluated, selected, contracted, and then that person will move forward to get the quotes from different insurance companies for the city.
Right.
I know that Ms.
This is
Valerie
for
here.
the medical insurance provider.
Yes.
True?
Yes, Major Medical.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve item 7D?
Mayor, I have a motion to approve 7D.
Second?
Second.
Motion has been second. Any further discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am. Now we're moving to item 7E, discussion of possible action, selection offer recession to execute agreement for application services for an EDA grant.
So I'm not sure if everyone submitted their scores. I know we got Mr. Odolio Barreras' scores. The only way we can select is after the scores have been submitted and tabulated.
This is the one that I was referring to, if it was time sensitive.
It's time sensitive maybe for the developer, but unless you
This
want
is
to add
for,
something.
for what
Sarah?
program, ma'am?
this is so that we can apply for funding for the Hill Country Drive extension. So what we're needing in order to submit a successful application is that we contract with a grant writer so that we can submit the grant with EDA for funds
That is true.
to do the Hill Country Drive.
Okay.
So if we can
Do
possibly
we
have
need
a
all 5 of them? Or 3 is
We
sufficient?
only have one. I don't have scores from anyone else.
Yeah, so, I mean, we can get them to you, but I'm asking, do you need also Commissioner Olivares and Commissioner Barrera's score to be able to make a decision?
Well, no, it just lessens the value, but no.
Okay, or can we go based off of the ones that are available?
Do you have?
Let me see that.
Te los traigo Oneida
my
para atrás.
desk. Oneida left it in my desk.
Los de Mr.
She didn't want to take it.
Yeah. Let me, do you
Calculate it right now.
have Commissioner Barrera's?
Yes, they're on Lynette's desk.
And the what?
They're in my desk.
I do that on mine. What did I do, was that from last time?
Yes.
Anybody else? Okay.
Yeah, okay. I think that Grant Works is the one that's got the highest score.
There were only two firms, GrantWorks and the Reina Network.
I'm sorry?
There were two firms that submitted proposals, GrantWorks and the Reina Network. We have worked before with GrantWorks. I am familiar with the Reina Network also. They do a lot of this type of projects also in the valley. But whatever you all score and select.
Okay. And I think that, can I get his?
Yes.
Mine was.
The scores, the tabulation. Okay.
Can we move on to the other items and come back to this one so that we can score?
Yeah, we can.
Tabulate them.
Because you have items 2 and 3 that need to go back.
Oh, 2 and 3?
Oh, true, yes. Let me see the other one. This is your lunch? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to deviate from that. We're going to go back to item 2A, discussion possible action, if any, to appoint an interim city secretary, including but not limited to administer an oath of office. At this time, I'm making a recommendation to this commission that we appoint Ms. Lynette Montemayor as our interim city secretary.
I move to approve. I second.
Motion has been seconded. Any further questions or considerations at this time?
No, sir. No, sir.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations, ma'am. You're our interim city secretary.
Mayor, do you wish to do the oath?
Sure. Do you have it there?
Yes, I'll hold it up.
All right. Raise your right hand. I, your name, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of the city secretary of Rio Grande City, and will do the best of my ability to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and this state, so help me God. Congratulations.
Yeah, we need a photo for that.
We'll take a photo in a minute.
Okay.
We're going to item 3A, consent agenda, approval of minutes from previous meeting, City Commission regular meeting held on Wednesday, October 23rd, 2024. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
Mayor, I have a motion to approve 3A.
Does anybody second the motion?
Second.
Motion has been seconded. All of those in favor to approve, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Now going back to 7E, which is discussion, possible action on selection and authorization to execute agreement for application services for an EDA grant. At this time, I've been handling the scores. Grant works rates at 198, Reina Network at 126. So I propose that we make a motion to approve Grant Works as our grant writer, and as item 7E stated in the agenda. Do we have a motion?
I so move.
Does anybody second?
I second.
Motion has been second. Further discussion, questions? I know that the individual from Grant Work is here today. His name is Mr. Javier Zambrano.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you so much. Grant Works has been working in this area for a good many years, and we'll take care of this with this grant.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
All
much.
those in favor to approve Grant Works, say aye. 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 Thank you. Do we have we got to go back to the executive
9.
to 9, which is obviously to reconvene in our regular session.
We
and
reconvened
approve.
at 12:50, Mayor.
I'm sorry?
We reconvened at 12:50
Right.
for purpose of the.
And we discussed some items and took some action regarding personnel matters during executive session. I ask that we make a motion to approve those items as discussed and approved during executive session.
I so move.
Second.
I so move.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, and personnel matters will be addressed by our city manager. Discussion and possible action regarding several legal and real estate matters. I think that this is smooth. It was not addressed, there was no action. And also as to 9C, acquisition or sale of real property, there was no action. There's nothing to discussion. I think that's going to conclude our meeting. Did we leave anything pending?
No.
No? Okay, all right. At this time, I'm asking that we have a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. So this concludes our regular meeting. Thank you so much for everybody that's been here.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
And the time being 1:27.